Coffee with the Chair was recorded before a live studio audience.
Welcome, thank you for that. Welcome to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. We facilitate this event every single month. I believe it's the second Friday.
2.
See, I never know what day of the week it is, but I know other stuff to make up for it. We do it right here at SLC TV Studios. It's free and open to the public, and we have Steamworks Coffee for everybody every single month. They do such a great job for us. We love having them be our partner. And of course, A&G Pools, longtime friends of both of ours. And now Travis Leonard is a good friend of mine, and he's taken over. Art finally got to retire, so we're excited about that. But we want to thank A&G Pools for being our sponsor every single year, year after year, every show. I'm so grateful to all of them. Welcome, of course, the Board of County Commission Chair, the one, the only Kathy Townsend.
Well, I don't know about that.
Chair
I'm one
Townsend.
of 5.
It's always good to see you.
Thanks.
We are kind of having an open forum here today. We're not really even sure where this show's going to take us, but it always takes us somewhere. That's the one good thing.
We never run out of things to talk about.
We never run out of things to talk about. We hit on some audience questions before. A lot of them were the jurisdiction of local cities, and Brightline is always in everybody's mind. Everybody's waiting for the train to come, which is so interesting because you were on the Board of County Commission during a lot of that, where we were the only area in St. Lucie, in Treasure Coast, not to file a lawsuit.
Well, we were a part of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
We weren't, it's not that we were against it the way Indian River and Martin County was. We welcomed a station here, but we were in the lawsuit because of the safety.
Yes.
Coming across the South Bridge and coming across the North Bridge and the 7 tracks that are in St. Lucie Village, it's going to be dangerous. And so we joined the lawsuit to put safety precautions in place. And it ended well for St. Lucie County for the most part, because we did end up being successful in winning our part of the lawsuit, that they had to put in quad gates and lights
and quiet zones.
And quiet zones and everything. Now, the lights are not up yet in the village, which I have a lot of concern about that when the train starts, because the quad gates will come down and the lights are flashing at the track. But when people travel, especially northbound on Old Dixie, you can only get one car off of Old Dixie. So when you have the one car that's going to be turning in, any car beyond that is going to stack back on Old Dixie. So there was supposed to be flashing lights out on Old Dixie to let the drivers heading north beware to slow down at those crossings. The county has not fully funded those lights yet. We're responsible for them.
Okay.
And so everything's in place except for those lights. And so there's going to have to be a lot of flashing signs. You know how you have the signs that like the sheriff puts out and stuff once the trains start? We'll have to have several of those out there to let people beware, because it is going to be dangerous, unfortunately.
So our lawsuit, you're right to clarify, it was to get something extra in place. It wasn't to stop or impede the train from coming, as most of our sister counties did on the Treasure Coast. They really didn't want it to come at all.
Correct.
And we didn't really take that route. Now, I have a couple of questions about that. So, so when it comes, we are going to have I thought that they were supposed to put the lights in and then we had to maintain them, but we actually have to raise the money for these lights, is what you're saying. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, we have to pay for the lights. They paid for the lights that flash at the crossing gate.
Okay.
The stuff that goes out on Old Dixie is at our expense.
Because it's an extra layer that we want.
Right.
It's not something that they were.
And the county does not have that funded yet.
Okay.
We just obviously just finished our budget.
Yeah.
And we have started with a little teeny bit going into that budget, but I still think we're about 2 years out before we get the funding total in place.
But they do have the gates, and they will have lights at the
gates.
Yeah, but just not out on Old Dixie to stop you from making that.
Correct.
Okay. All right, good stuff. Good to know, because I wasn't aware that we had to pay, but they're extra. What else is going on at the county? I know we talked about the port and the airport and budget. So what can you tell us about budget? Has it been ratified?
Well, it has not been ratified by the board yet, but we did reach a decision, and this is the first time actually in St. Lucie County. The budget office, Jennifer, said that she's been here 30 years. It's never been done as quickly. We did it obviously in a day and a half. We started on a half a day on Wednesday, And by 2 o'clock on Thursday, we were all in consensus, all 5 of us. And, you know, staff was told there's not going to be any new employees, no new equipment. It's, you know, ground zero, stay where you are, and we have to figure this out and make it work. The staff did that. There was only 2 departments. One, mosquito control is getting 2 to increase the mosquito spraying program, and legal is getting another person, which our legal department is, they're very, very busy. So other than that, the departments were very lean, and everybody was very gracious in doing that. There will be a raise for the employees, and we negotiated with the union. We're still in negotiations, but we believe that we've got a consensus with them as well. And the budget, I think it's a good budget.
Okay.
We are planning for the future of the next year or 2, because we know and we believe that we're headed for some type of a recession. And so property values did come back at 18%.
I was going to say they had to have increased.
They did. They came back at 18%. And so what we did is we built the budget originally on 13%.
Okay.
And we were good there. And then when the balance came back, we ended up funding another $500,000 to the sheriff's department. We ended up putting some money into the medical at the jail.
Okay.
And we ended up putting a couple other things at the jail, some stuff that needed to be done out there at the jail. So I think we ended up putting like another $1 million in out there on facility items at the jail. And then we put a little bit more into our roads. And so we filtered the money through. And the millage rate is going to go down. It's not going to go down enough that, unfortunately, I think we're going to see any change in our bill. You might see $20 difference go down, but at the same time, be mindful that your property went up 18%.
Yeah.
So of course, to really see a drastic difference in lowering your tax bill, we would have to just really, I mean, drop the millage rate by a lot, right? For you to really see that big of a difference. So of course, I always wished there was a way that I could see at least $100 difference on a tax bill for the residents. However, at least the millage rate is going to go down some, and we have made a commitment, and we made the commitment this budget that next year we are all on board to lower the millage rate again to make sure that it will continue to go down. We were all in agreement to that. And so I thought that the budget went very well. Of course, I've not been here that long, but the 7 years that I have been here, it's the best budget we've ever had.
Well, I was just going to say, I've never gone through a budget year without there being some controversy. Because you fund the sheriff's office, there's typically a little bit of, animosity in the funding there. But I think it's all gone very well lately.
We did not fund the sheriff totally 100% of what he wanted.
Well,
the sheriff asked for $9 million. We ended up giving him $5.5 million. We obviously don't have the $9 million to give him. If we did, we would. We know that that's a priority, safety is, but we don't have it. And at the same time, his department is facing the same thing that we are facing in all of our departments. And so, let's just be real about it. Prior to COVID, something was $15 an hour. Now it's $30 an hour. And I understand that our deputies, our firefighters, our school teachers, they all start low. Mm-hmm. None of them are compensated and starting where they need to be for the services that they do.
Right.
And for the every day putting their life out there on the line, including a teacher. A teacher does too, and a nurse. However, we have employees that we are facing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like our 911 dispatchers. Same thing. Before COVID, they would start at $13, $14 an hour. Now, Martin County starts them at $19.
Oh my goodness.
So we have to rise to the occasion too. We're not totally where our county is to the northeast or the south either. So at the same time, we have to increase our salaries and our starting salaries to be able to run our government. And so we split the difference. He wanted 9, we gave him 5.5. And we tried to make sure we had enough in our reserve to be able to compensate to raise some of our salaries too. And, next year we'll have that conversation again. And so I don't know that the budget's going to actually land where we think it is, because there will be more conversation with the sheriff's department. And the deputies, though, will get their raise. He has stated that they'll get their raise.
Good.
So as far as we know, the raises will be there for the deputies, and our employees will get their raises too. I don't know, we're talking 5% raise to our staff.
And inflation is about 8.
Food is 4%.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have a 4% inflation in food and you're getting a 5% raise, we know that rent's gone up, electric's gone up, cable's gone up, daycare's gone up. So 5% is not even really enough. However, a budget's a budget, and we can't do much more than that. And so again, we did try to be a little bit more conservative also with having some stuff, knowing that next year, if the values don't come back and they come down, we're not going to have to cut services. And that's what we tried to plan for. We tried to plan with enough money reserved that if we had a hurricane or a disaster this year, we could fund it and it wouldn't hurt our county. And if we did go into a recession at the end of 24 into 25, we would have enough money to not have to cut services.
Well, I hope we don't. I understand that we are going to see some sort of changes in our economy, but I'm hoping it's not quite a recession, maybe just a tiny dip, maybe a stabilization, because you're absolutely right. It's been very difficult. Salaries have gone up. I have to raise my membership, which I just did about 5 years ago. And we typically don't do it for 10 years. But unfortunately, inflation has gotten the best of us as well, right? So everybody has
and like
to.
Another thing, like building cost has gone up. And so like one of the things that wasn't projected is we knew we had to rebuild our library on Prima Vista. We knew that. That's been in the plans for a couple of years. But what wasn't planned is they were going to shut that library down and rebuild it. That's one of our busiest libraries. And there's a lot of families in that corridor, in that area of neighborhood that use that to homeschool and the Mommy and Me programs. And there's a lot of people that rely on that library for internet service. And so we can't shut that library down and not have services there. So we went back and looked at some portable housing to keep the library services going.
Oh, good.
It was $500,000.
Oh,
and that was something that wasn't originally in our budget when we first sat down to do this. So at the last minute, 11th hour, we ended up putting the $500,000 in to be able to fund those portables to keep the library services going, to not cut services in that area of the library. So it was just stuff like that.
Unforeseen.
Right.
Yeah. And the cost
and another thing
doubled.
was like New Horizons yesterday. We are already pulling $160,000 from reserves to be able to fund another full-time person for the mental health court. We know that mental health is on the rise. We know that it's affecting people in different ways, and the services need to be increased. And so we had to pull that out of budget. We're not even really totally approved with our budget yet. So it's just stuff like that you have to be prepared for.
Yeah. And your budget year starts October 1st. You'll probably ratify that thing, July or August? July. This
will be first hearing, and then it actually gets ratified, I believe, September. Okay. Like our first meeting in September.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that's when it is.
I've got to start working on my budget too. I'm sort of dreading it because we are seeing a little dip, right? And memberships, those sorts of things are the first to kind of get waylaid by any kind of change in the economy. So we're working on it too. But we've got some plans in place, and we'll figure that all out. But it gets tough for everybody.
And you got moved?
We got moved. We are in our new home. That is a huge cost savings to us, and to own our own building. And we're right across the street from the county, and it has been great for us. We've got a lot of visibility. We've always had these display units that you could purchase to put an ad in our, and it's free for every member to put their brochures in there, their cards in there. Well, we can't keep it stocked now.
That's good.
I know. People are coming in. It used to be we would get stuff from people and then it would go out of date because we had it so long at our previous location. Now, people come in. Every day I walk out there, I'm like, where'd all the guides go? Where'd all the maps go? And people are coming in, so we love it.
That's good.
Yeah.
And so just a couple other things that's going on in the county is we have recently had a meeting about the TVC, Towns, Villages, and Countryside, which is our north corridor of the county. It's an overlay out there. And we are going to be having a town hall meeting for development and the neighborhoods out there to come in and voice their opinion to see if we should make some changes, have it go away, So look forward to that.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of the Development Review Task Force will be weighing in on that one. I always warn it when I do these shows, I have another hat, and that is in the regulatory process. And we've been talking about the towns and villages for a while, and it is very complicated. So we will be weighing in on that one for sure.
We had an informal on Wednesday, and there was a good turnout. Nobody could speak. It was just the board. And so we wanted to have the board's discussion first.
Okay.
And so we are going to have a town hall meeting where the community can come in and the development and the developers can come in and see what the climate is out there, how everybody feels. So that's coming up. And the airport director is doing amazing things. We're really, really close to our 139 certification. I think that we should be there probably by September. So for those of you that don't know what 139 certification is, it's so that your big jets can come into an airport and land. Right now they can do it, but so like if there's a big plane that somebody has, they can fly in, our runways are there. However, to have an actual airline like Delta or American or something, you have to have this 139 certification at an airport and be able to have the terminals and other regulations in place to be able to have those services. And so we've been working on that for the last couple of years, and I think Cameron's going to bring us across the finish line. I think it'll happen before the end of the year.
Good.
So in our future is going to be big commercial airlines.
Good. And the TVC is just kind of northwest
of that, yes.
Yeah. So very good. That's all good stuff. We are seeing some development out west, and the TVC, correct me if I'm wrong, was sort of put in place to kind of keep that area as it was a bit, a little bit more rural. And it's funny, the person that helped draft the TVC
is against it today.
She's on the Development Review Task Force.
Well, her and Dennis Murphy. Dennis Murphy helped write that too.
Her and Dennis Murphy wrote that TVC.
And they're both in private sectors now, and they know that it's not that good. They know that it needs to be changed. So it's
funny because it is very complicated, the TVC for development in that area. My other Development Review Task Force members said, I tell people just stay out of it because it's too hard to figure out what it is. And the person that helped write it is on our task force, and she's like, yeah, it is.
No, it is.
And so,
and it's just not friendly. I think back in the day when they were going in that direction, they were thinking that would be the future.
Yeah.
When you think about the neighborhood and what's there, Holiday Pines, Waterstone, Lakewood Park, that concept's not going to work.
No.
I have to be careful what I say because we haven't voted on this yet. But
well, there's no other people here, and it's an open forum. But
this is televised.
That's true.
I have to be careful because we haven't voted on it yet. But it needs tweaked. And it does need some changes, and it's just not an area that development has gone into because it's not cost effective either. So with the requirement, the open space and everything that you have to put in, you cannot go in there and develop homes and make a profit.
Yeah, it's a little tough. So people have kind of stayed clear of that area when it comes to development and when you come into town. But that's sort of a nod to the development community too, and what we do at the chamber is like, come and talk to us. We'll tell you there's a TVC there and you may not want to go.
Well,
until we get it tweaked.
People that know about that don't go there. They had the property for a long time, and they've obviously not built for a reason. We have asked Treasure Coast Regional Council to come in and kind of run the town hall meeting so that it's neutral, and then it'll come back to the board. In my opinion, I've always felt that a lot of that's headed towards a 750 agenda that tried to come through about 15 years ago. For those of you that don't know 750, that's another whole show, another whole conversation, but look it up and Google 750 agenda. It's not something that I think you would want in your community. So
yeah, we didn't want to be a part of it. It was really for the southern counties, and we just are so different from them that 750 just didn't work here, right?
Yes. But there's a lot of people that don't know what that is, so they need to look it up and Google it.
Yeah, it's a whole other show.
So it was also referred to as Agenda 21.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I've been around for.
I know, I do too, because I was on planning and zoning before I was a commissioner, so I was back.
Yeah,
involved in all that
was
stuff.
Happening. I remember we used to go to charrettes, and it was very, they were sort of pointing you in a certain direction, and you're like, no, I'm not buying it. So, so I remember 750 well. So yeah. The port's doing great.
The port's doing really good. We, of course, we have Josh out there, and he's doing really good. We are waiting on the city to finish rectifying the road that we are doing the swap with, to be able to close things off to get us moving forward on that. And the other is we're still cleaning up the legal descriptions with the Bell sisters.
Okay.
And then once that goes through, we'll be ready to go forward.
Good, good. Well, I mean, I'm very excited about some of the things that are coming up, and I know that the development community is still really, really busy, which is a good sign. Like they're still actively putting in projects, like new projects. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I think our focus, you know, in the past, our focus and everything was on bringing businesses here, and we were focusing on distribution. And now I think the board's focus is we are focusing on being able to have essential housing, to be able to, not Section 8, but housing that a nurse and a starting out firefighter or police officer or somebody coming here with a $50,000, $60,000 a year income can afford a home, and building a $400,000 house. And so that's kind of the direction that the board's taking at this point, is to try to see how we can get there and maybe make them a targeted industry, and maybe waive some impact fees if you're building like a 15 to 1,000 square foot home. I obviously am still trying to talk about your barndominiums and your tiny houses, and write comp plans and text amendments to be able to allow those, because right now they're still accessory uses. But I think that if we could bring that back in, I think there's people that would actually build tiny houses here and do some tiny house communities.
I think if we could open it up to even maybe some ADUs in certain areas, that would also very much help. I think cities of our size, you know, we have a lot of land, realistically, St. Lucie County, but usually, typically, cities that are growing into our size do allow ADUs. There's no ADUs really in any of our areas.
There's not, we do allow them as accessory uses. You can have them. You just can't have you can't have that as your primary home.
Residence. Yeah.
And so that's a conversation we need to have.
A she shed, or you know, but it's not as a primary.
Well, you
home.
can have a house, and you can put a tiny house in and permit it as your secondary use as a guest home.
Yeah, and that's not a primary. Yeah,
and that's what people are doing. They're putting them in as accessory uses or guest homes or mother-in-laws.
Mother-in-law suites.
And they're doing that with the barndominiums as well.
Yeah. So that's in the county unincorporated, still not quite
in the city, no.
Available to our residents in the city proper areas. Yeah.
And then another thing that I've been trying to focus on, which if you know our crew here with Mike and Eric and them, Eric's big into the Frisbee golf.
Eric is very big into the Frisbee golf.
For those of you that play Frisbee golf, the club, the Frisbee Golf Club, Treasure Coast Frisbee Club, has donated bags, and they're in our libraries. So if you want to learn how to do it, you can go to the library, check out a bag, and you can rent the bag and the Frisbees, and you can go out there and play for free with the guys that are out there playing, and then you check the bag back in. And then if you do that after a couple of months, you realize it's something you want to get into and you like, go buy your Frisbee bag and start that hobby. So I thought that was really good that group brought that forward and put that in our libraries.
So there's two Frisbee golf courses, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there's 4.
4 now? Where are these?
Maybe 5 now, I think. There's, okay, let's see. There's Lakewood Park. There's the Preserve on Old Dixie. There's the one out west, Gordy Road.
Okay.
McCarty.
McCarty, I knew.
And Indian Hills. I always forget Indian Hills.
Oh, I always forget Indian Hills.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, so there's 5.
Yeah, they took part of theirs and turned it into a Frisbee golf. I forgot.
And so for anybody that wants to learn about, you know, the Frisbee golf, the guys love it. I'm by the one. I live right there by the one off of Old Dixie in the Village. And that course, there's always somebody on it. And I know the course out in Lakewood Park, those people call me all the time because the pads get tore up by the lawnmowers.
Oh.
And it's just not good. So they'll call me when they need to be replaced. But yeah, so Eric and his group, the Treasure Coast Golf, Frisbee Golf, you can now go to the library and check them out. You can go try it. And
So I feel like this fad came in the late 90s, and I tried it in the late 90s. I think I was living in Indianapolis, of all places, in the late 90s, and we were playing Frisbee golf. And it was so frustrating. And now I came to Florida, and I took up golf and find that frustrating. I don't need both frustrating golf courses in my life, I don't think.
I've never understood the concept of golf where you hit a ball and chase it. However, I do like being the caddy and driving the golf cart.
Well, everybody loves to drive the golf cart, right? Because it's a beautiful day on the course. Usually you're drinking. That's what so I've given up on perfecting it. I don't like to be bad at things, and I'm bad at golf.
I've never tried to golf. I putt golf with my grandkids and my kids when they were little, but I've never tried to golf. But I have been the caddy and drove the golf cart.
Yeah, so now I just use it as a day out to, kind of run around the course.
And I've never tried Frisbee golf, so I need to grab Eric and I need to go play a game of Frisbee golf and see how that is.
I find it frustrating.
I've never tried.
I find golf frustrating.
I see the guys, and I have learned. I've walked out there and spoke with them, and I didn't get the concept. So there's different Frisbees mean different things, just like a putter in golf.
Yeah.
So this Frisbee means it's like your putter, and this Frisbee is that. And they're weighted.
They're weighted.
And they're also like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
You have to find your weight that you're comfortable with for you to be able to make the throw. I didn't even know all that stuff.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. I'm like, Frisbee golf, what do you do? Take a Frisbee and just throw it? You try to get it in the basket?
No. There's some that are for distance. There's some for their short distance.
I just learned that.
Yeah. Rotation speed, all that sort of stuff goes into Frisbee golf. Exactly. You need about the same amount of Frisbees
as you do golf clubs.
You do, which is just, ugh.
Guys love it. I see them out there all the time. Our courses stay full.
Yeah, good. Well,
bocce ball and what's that other?
Pickleball.
Pickleball and bocce ball, people love.
Pickleball, the private club, member club is opening up in St. Lucie West. Yep. We're excited about that. All right, Mike's telling us we need to open up the audience for questions. We have a question.
Hey, good morning. My name is Kenton Jocks, and I remember you guys were speaking about first responders and the budgets and whatnot. I had a question about, so for our first responders, I'm a licensed barber downtown, and I do talk to some of our first responders, of course, and I noticed that they don't have any life insurance.
First responders as in firefighters?
Firefighters, police department as well.
They have, I would think they have life insurance. They have life insurance in with their medical program, their medical insurance.
They have it through that's part of their benefits package.
Yeah, they have a benefit package.
I'm wondering if they don't realize it. I don't know, because it is part of their benefits package.
Yeah, they have life insurance.
Well, I think it's probably through their, of course, the department. I guess they don't have it extended outside of, as if they were not on duty. I would say something.
I'm not understanding your question, but so, for example, we'll use a government employee. A government employee has a very small, like I think $10,000.
Yeah, it's not
much as a government employee. But it's not taxpayers' responsibility to pay life insurance for me if I die, right?
Gotcha.
So as a firefighter, a first responder, police officer, there is a life insurance policy in your perk that you get. But if you want life insurance outside of that, it's up to you to purchase that, you know, your family. It's not up for taxpayers to buy life insurance for you. That's a personal insurance.
It is a perk, but I think it's usually $10,000 to $25,000. It's not a large amount.
It's not a large amount, but it is a part of our plan.
Perfect.
And again, if you want life insurance, it's up to you to purchase it.
Gotcha. Perfect.
But yeah. The first $10,000 to $25,000 for life insurance is relatively inexpensive. You go beyond that, they start wanting physicals.
So I'll say this because I think this is important for a lot of people to understand. They don't understand really a lot about government. So government, whenever you pay taxes, that's what the government runs on. So we just did our budget. It was a little over $700 million, and that's collected from ad valorem taxes on our property. That cannot be used for anything of personal use, and it cannot be used for anything of a specific area for just a small group of people. When you do something in government, it has to be done that the entire county of residents can benefit from. And so you can't do something and say, oh, well, I like your neighborhood, and I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to paint all your houses, and I'm going to give you all life insurance, I'm going to give you a pool, because the entire tax base of the county would not benefit from that. So taxes are collected to provide services for all. not just specific. Now, there are exceptions. You know, sometimes you can do things that you can have exemptions for a certain class, like a teacher or a veteran, a firefighter, a first responder, a 911 dispatcher. You can do stuff like that because it's multiple of people within that group. But the way you can spend tax dollars is very, very defined.
Every dollar has its home.
Yes.
So yes, impact fees are only used for certain things,
and
and so enterprise funds.
That's another thing. Impact fees. Impact fees is something you pay when you're building a house or a business. Impact fees can't be used to go maintain a road. An impact fee is for something new that is impacted by the growth of what's being built. So the city just did away with impact fees at Port St. Lucie, and they have mobility fees, which is smart because a mobility fee you collect when you build a house now instead of an impact fee, and that can be transferred around. So if you have a road that's declining, that's mobility, you can take a mobility fee and you can repair your road. And an impact fee, the definition of that is strictly for new, right? And so everything has a law behind it, and the general public wouldn't understand that or know that. So I just want to suggest that the cities and the county, we have schools. Chamber has a leadership class. It's well worth going to if you want to learn more about government and how it works. Take the class. With ours, it's 6 weeks. You come in, you learn all about the different agencies of government. You get to tour the jail, our emergency operations center, and different things in our community. And you learn about the steps of government and how it works, and taxes, and how it's collected, and how it's broke up, and the different things of the systems that we do in the county. It's really a great class. The city of Port St. Lucie has a really good class.
Sheriff's Department does
one. So if you want to learn more about stuff like that, try to sign up for one of those classes because they're fun too.
All right, do we not have any more questions, Mike? Is that because he was telling me? I think that we just talked for 25 minutes and we didn't even realize, because I feel like we just started.
Oh, I do too. So time's up. Mike, you're wrapping us up?
Yeah, he was wrapping me. He was giving me the finger.
This was an easy show.
And when I say that, I mean this one, but everybody else said that he was giving me the finger. Well, thank you to our audience. We had a great audience today. I love it when we get questions. I want to thank Mike at Steamworks right there on US 1 in Port St. Lucie. It's south of here. Head on in there because remember, we want to support our locally owned, I don't want to knock our chain stores, but most of them aren't members of the chamber, so I don't really care. But so when we have somebody of our own that we grew here, that we support here, please get out there and support them.
And it's okay, you're not knocking them, because I'll be the first to say I'm very politically incorrect. I do support our small businesses, and I would do you and go to you and support you over a chain any day.
Nobody at Starbucks.
We love you, and small business is what makes this community. So keep being you.
Yes, for sure. So get out there. And same with A&G Pools. I mean, Travis grew up here, and his wife grew up here. They all went to school here, and
our small businesses is the heart of this community.
And doing so much for our
blessed
community.
to have the businesses we have because they give to this community.
Yep, Christmas for Kids, Travis, and Boys and Girls Club. He's always doing so much.
They do.
So get out there and support. Thanks to Mike and your people here in the audience. And
yes,
of course,
Mike's always patient.
Chair Townsend for coming and doing this and always bringing us great information every month. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
And you can check out stluciechamber.org. We do some shows in some other areas. They're all free. They're all open to the public. We have several things that are free and open to the public. And come and visit us at our new location right here in Fort Pierce across from the county government building. And with that, have a great day, everybody. Till next time, we'll see you next month. Bye.